Okay, last one for this part. I've started with y equals 1/2 x plus 3/4. Now this one has a fraction not only in the slope part, but also in the y-intercept part. So when I rewrite this equation in standard form, again, the first thing that we want to do is move the 1/2 x to the other side. Let's subtract and get that over there. And when I do this, remember, all I'm doing is writing negative 1/2 x plus 1y equals positive 3/4. Now, you cannot have fractions. Here I have a fraction on this side and a fraction on this side, so I'm double dipping, I know. So in case I got to find a least common denominator between both of these now. Least common multiple, least common denominator, they mean the same thing ultimately. So I have a 2, I have a 4. What is the smallest number that both 2 and 4 will divide into? That's right, you guessed it, it's a 4. So I'm going to write that up here. Least common denominator is 4. Okay? So that means I'm going to have to take 4 and multiply it to every one of those things in there. So I'm going to show you how to do that my way. I say negative 1/2 x, and I'm going to multiply that by 4. So I'm going to write that like that, okay? Plus y times 4 is equal to 3/4 times 4. Now I'm doing this just so that you can understand I'm doing distributive property. I'm distributing that 4 to every piece of that equation, okay? So when I do 4 times this fraction, 4 times 1/2, what is half of 4? That's right, it's a 2, okay? So if you want to reduce first, 2 goes into 2 once, and 2 goes into 4 twice, so that's 2 times negative 1 is negative 2x, okay? Then I have 4 times y, so that is 4y, is equal to, over here again, if I want to reduce first, those become 1s, so I'm just left with a 3. So see, that really wasn't that bad. So I'm done, technically, unless you want to get rid of the negative in front of x. If you want to get rid of the negative in front of x, how do I do that? Multiply by negative 1, and that gives me positive 2x. That would give me a negative 4y. That would give me a negative 3. And then if you wanted to rewrite it again, you can move the 3 over and set it equal to 0. It really doesn't matter, okay? What matters is whatever they give you with to start, and then what are they asking for in the end. And you have to know the rules. Who needs a fraction? Who doesn't need a fraction? Where do the points go? Where does the slope go? Just focus on what the information is that they're giving you and what it is that you're looking for so that you know what steps to do first, okay? I'll talk to you later.